course, some unfortunate news that broke on Friday that will certainly affect the team. Terrell Williams diagnosed with prostate cancer, so that means Zach Core will be the defensive coordinator for the foreseeable future. Unfortunate news, Gresh, but what do you take on Zach Core?
Well, I think having a defensive-minded head coach does help in an unfortunate situation like this. So we knew nothing about Terrell Williams as a defensive coordinator, so really there's nothing to compare to for Zach Core to take over.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of, they're building this defense the way Vrabel would want. It's now just with a different DC.
For sure. And I think it comes, with Zach Core, with this matchup, right? It's a good opportunity for him to gain some confidence as a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a favorable matchup for the Patriots. They have an opportunity to kind of string two back-to-back good defensive performances coming together, coming off their best maybe performance last week.
Well, let's also remember too that I don't think Terrell Williams will be he's got a battle to fight, no question. But if he can fight that battle and still coach, maybe help coach up Zach Kerr just in terms of calling play sequences, things of that nature, I think he's going to be around to help. It's not,
Right.
hopefully he's able to fight and contribute at the same time.
Right, 100%. So thoughts with him and his family. Onto the offensive side of the ball, it's just got to hold on to the ball. I mean, that's really one of the biggest things here.
Well, yeah, I mean, we always hear about turnovers. When you have 5 in a game, that is excessive, and it doesn't happen very often. That's kind of the good thing. Now, when it comes to Ramondre, everybody wants to make a big deal of it. But, look how far the guy has come. This was almost a weekly occurrence in the early part of Ramondre's career. Let's also remember there was a guy on the other side on that Steeler defense flying around and hitting people who maybe had a little bit of intel and knew, hey, if you get the shoulder on Ramondre when he's holding the ball, that thing's going to pop out. So I think Peppers kind of knew how to attack some of these guys. And look, with Drake May, I'm trying to give him a little grace just in terms of some of the turnovers because they're going to happen in weird and different ways. I mean, Twitter right away was making excuses. The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Well, that's the whole point of being a quarterback. Don't let the ball get tipped at the line of scrimmage. You got to throw around that. So ultimately, it is on him. The kid's going to make mistakes, but he's growing week to week. Last year, I don't think, Sam, you and I stood here many times saying, boy, Drake May grew this week. We're now starting to see that here in the first 3 weeks of this regular season.
Right, he was making a lot of the same mistakes. Morgan, they got to win at home. They
got to win at home. They're 3-16 since the beginning of 2023 inside Gillette Stadium. That's the worst record in the NFL during that time period. If you're a Pats fan, you got to start buying away tickets.
0-6 against the spread in their last 6 home games as a favorite.
And also, by the way, one of those 2-8 in their last 10. One of them was against the Bills that they shouldn't have won.
Right.
That they didn't mean to win.
Right. That they ended up costing them Travis Hunter, but nevertheless.
Literally.
I think, the home field advantage has completely disintegrated. What used to be a place that people were afraid to come into is now a place that in the club is giving away free hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, and stuff like that because they realized last year it was sinking with Mayo. Now they're trying to fight their way back. You got to do something for the fans. So they're trying to do a little something there. It's just reflective of where it's gone. It used to be the Patriots could bully people around, have the highest tickets around. Now you got to capitulate a little bit because your team has been a little stinky the past couple of years.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate too because you used to look at it like you said as it's almost like a house of.
Oh, it was. I remember. I want to say maybe like 06 season or something like that. Seattle came in with Matt Hasselbeck, who knew the area and all that stuff. But it was when the Patriots were like really in the heyday. And you literally saw them melt as a football team because of the pressure of playing in Gillette Stadium at that point in time. That was some 20 years ago. That is long gone now.
It is long gone. Free food sounds good, though. Might have to check that out. Well, we already get free food anyway.
I was going to say,
all right,
you're all set.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to invite you to come with me, and that's not happening. Not dressed like that.
Maybe on Easter.
You're going to sell some vacuum cleaners after this? You're going door to door?
All right, thanks, guys.